Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Final Fantasy X No Spear Grid. Yeah, the last part was... It was a part. I guess that's something I could say. Because, it went on really long. God dang, did it go on long. I had to cut it up into two different parts. But you know, that's not what is important right now. What's important right now is that we are now into the end game of Final Fantasy X. And I did a lot of grinding. A lot of grinding, and I got a lot of stuff done off camera. Now, what do I mean by a lot of stuff? Well, real quick, let's go to the Calmlands first. Because I need to show something off. Oh yeah, and I filled in all the other areas. I have not been to any of them yet. I made sure to save all of that for when I hit record, which is kind of sucked because there's been some really good items and things I could have really used, but it's like, you know what? For the purpose of recording this, let me not go for that. Oh yeah, and it's her. Not now. Soon. But not now. Okay. So real quick, let's head over to the training arena. There actually is a few bit things I need to do in Calmlands. Well, an area I need to get to is a little outside Calmlands. We're gonna head back to Lake Macalania in a sec. I probably should have did that first. Well, it's too late. I'd rather get this out of the way first. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. What does he have to say? Wowzers, you've completed a total of 10 races and areas. You seem to be worthy of this prize. I gather it's a priceless item, but I have no use for it. Saturn Sigil. Now, do you want to know how you get the Saturn Sigil? Ooh, Candle Life 99. I'm going to skip this one. So, the way to get the Saturn Sigil... no, I don't want to chat with you. I want to fight monsters. Is to get the Saturn Sigil, you have to capture every single monster from every single area in the game. And you know, at first, I even probably brought it up in the last part was, oh, you know, I'll just go for the ones I really need to get, just because there's certain items that are just going to be pointless for me. But at a certain point, I was like, you know what? Screw it. And I went for all of them. Because the only one I really needed to do was Macalania and really Thunder Plains. But I was like, you know what? Let me go for Beaconel, Mount Gagazat, which was really hard. I can't stress how hard it was for some of these. So, we are set right now. Like I said, the only one that I really needed to do were Macalania and Thunder Plains. Mount Gagazat is good if I wanted to go for all the Aeons. So, you know, now that I did that, I guess we're going to have to go for most of all the Aeons in the game. We're going to actually make the game way harder because of this. I actually just thought about it. Going for all the Aeons actually makes the final boss part a little tougher, but it's not going to matter. Okay, there's a lot of fights here I could actually do, but listen, you will die in one hit pretty much. It's a fact. Here we go. This is what I wanted. And I mentioned this back in when I fought Seymour Flux. That, ooh, Shining Gem 60. Now, Shining Gems are really, really good. I'm not going to use one, obviously, because they're very rare to get right now. But just know, they do a lot of damage. They will hit consistently 6,000 to 7,000 damage per hit. So, Shining Gems are great. And they're really going to come in clutch with these last few fights of the game. Oh boy. Well, I'm better off just leave, because this is going to just go on forever. But I just want to show, yeah, these fights are really tough. You can beat most of them. There's only one boss here that I believe still to this day is impossible with a no spear grid. Just because there's a certain move that you would just die instantly. So, but for the most part, all these monsters here can be fought and beaten. I'm not going to go for that because that's a lot of grinding to do that. It's really cool to see. But, nah. No, thank you. It was already a challenge to get all these captures. Mount Gagazat, and you get the Blossom Crown. So that's for the side quest, Belgamine back at the temple. So we'll have to head back there at some point during this video. So this whole part is going to be the side quest acquisition part, where we're just going to be finishing up all loose ends. Hopefully all of them can be finished up in this video. I'm hoping not for a part 2, but we're going to see. Because I just, off the top of my head right now, we have, well, obviously this. We have getting some ultimate weapons, getting some armor set, Aeons, and some side quests. I don't know. We'll see. And there's still some grinding I have to do, because now that I actually can access some newer areas, like a mega ruins, there's some really good items there. So I'm gonna want to do some grinding there while I can to get some really good items, just so I can fully be ready. Cause I do know once I'm like, all right, we're going back into story territory. That's it. I at that point, there's no more grinding. We're just gonna push to the end of the game. If I really wanted to, I could actually do the push right now, but you know what? I'm not ready yet. I wanna finish some things off first and be as ready as possible for the next mini bosses coming up. Yeah, I know this is boring, but it's like, you know what? I'd rather just talk about the plans that's coming up now. Ooh, door to tomorrow. That's gonna be really good. I'd rather talk about the plans I'm doing now while I'm just skipping through this text. It's always the same. And this is what I get for just not talking to him all this time. And you know what? It sucked too, is that for most of the capture, the only 3 people I really had. I had Waka, I had Titus, I had Orin, and I had Kamari with weapons. I really wanted Riku to have one, because there are certain times where like she'd end up accidentally taking out a monster because of evade and counter, and it would be like a really hard monster to capture, and she'd ruin it all. And I was like, oh, you know what? Let me go buy her a weapon. But the thing that would happen is that it's like, wait a second, I've already captured all the monsters in a certain area, so they gave me the item. And I really want to show it on camera. So for most of the capture, I couldn't get anyone a weapon. So it kind of sucked. Actually, can I sell some weapons right now? I need to sell some weapons because I'm getting a lot of junk now. Let me skip. Let's see. It's not bad. Trash. Because I got a lot of items just from doing all the grinding in those past areas. You know, it was pretty easy for the most part. Like the earlier ones, like obviously, it didn't start getting tough until I hit Mount Gagazat, because that's where I really had to like use Riku and just, all right, take damage down. Then when you hit a certain point, like 1,000 HP, use grenades to get them down to a point where at least Ornn can take them out in one hit. And there's a lot of really cool strategy. Like yet again, none of this is recorded because I didn't want to edit 3.5 hours of footage down. But there definitely is a lot of interesting strategies you have to do if you're going to go to capture them in a no spear grid. One of them I had to do for a few fights just logistically that it was never going to work is I had to actually use Trio of 9 because there was really just no way to get them down to the point without them all dying. Like the Dark Flan in Mount Gagazat in the cave, that was when I had to use a trio, because what would happen is when you would get him down to about 300 or so health, he would hit White Wind, which would fill back 100 health or about 1,000 depending. And the thing that sucks about that is that because everybody's weak, they might only do 10 damage. So every time you attack, he'd hit White Wind, and you have to capture them with a physical weapons. You have to actually hit them with a physical attack. There's no way around it. So I had to just say screw it and do that. Just for like the Cactars, like the one in Thunder Plains and the one in Beaconell, I had to use Trio because you just will not be able to hit them with a physical attack or get him down with Riku enough to actually deal damage. Ooh, that's really good, actually. You know, I know I'm slowly going through this, but really, it's just so I can have more space, because you actually can fill up on weapons, and you actually will have to start, like, when you get a lot of weapons at a certain point, the game will start hitting you with, like, alright, which ones you want to get rid of to replace this one. And it gets annoying, especially when you hit a certain point. So right now, I'm just, you know, just to kill time. But I can do this off camera. We're wasting time here. We're 10 minutes in, and we haven't done anything. Okay. Now, the next area on our search, the cloudy mirror seems to react, is that it's not powered up. So we need to take a trip back to Macalania, go power it up, and we can start dealing some damage. There's quite a bit of stuff we need to do in this part. I think the goal right now, the plan is we'll get the cloudy mirror, then we'll take a trip up to Xanarkin. Yes, Xanarkin. Then to get the destruction spear, then we're gonna head to Baj Temple to get Anima. Then from there we're gonna come back to Calmlands, because we have to go to the section where you get Yojimbo. There's a section there where I can get Orin's sword for his ultimate weapon. So we're gonna go do that. Then there's something else I'm missing. There's a few other things. You know, we'll come to it when we get there. Oh no! Remember this area? Remember what happened last time we were here? Remember how long that part went on? Oh, I don't even want to see that. Oh, I don't even want to see that track. Like, oh, get out of here! I'm so happy I'm done with that. But man, I'm not out of it just yet, because I have that garbage coming up with, oh, the Chocobo race. So that's gonna suck. Yeah, let's get this Aeon stuff out the way. But actually, wait. Dang it, I can't do anything. Actually, I think I can.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well you're training, sir?
Perhaps later. I think I have the flower scepter. I think she gave it to me. Do I? I do. I think I have to actually have the other Aeons before I can actually do this. Dang it, I just wasted time. Oh, that was a waste of time. Alright, well, screw it. Let's go to Baj Temple. I had this part all planned out, and it's like, now it's like, I have no plan. But first, before we go to Baj Temple, we need to do something. Something that's going to make things a lot easier, and it's something I've been wanting to do since early game.
Yuna has become quite the summoner.
Not talk to this guy. I forgot there's a cutscene here.
Yet strong as steel. She reminds me of her parents.
Yuna's old man was a priest of Yevon, but he married an Albad, huh?
Lord Braska wanted peace between his people and ours. He would occasionally visit the home of those days.
So that's how he met Sid's sister?
They ran off together into the night.
Sounds like love. Wow, Sid must have been furious.
Yes, he wouldn't talk to her after that. But when Yuna was born, they made up again. His sister took off for home at once. But then her ship.
Sin.
That incident turned Lord Braska down the summoner's path.
Everything leads back to Sin.
But you'll put an end to it.
With a vengeance.
I pray for your success.
Man, did they really have to put such an important cutscene right here that some people could possibly miss. It's like, that'd be some really good information to know. That should have been an actual, like, part in the main storyline. Like, okay, Lord Braska, like, how he found, like, the Albed, and just, like, what was his reasoning for going after Sin to become a summoner. It's like, that's important stuff. Don't put it in the side. But, getting back to important stuff, Tetra Charge. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna equip it. And we're about to hook it up right now. So, first off, no. Let's go down. Because I got a lot of really good items from all the capturing. Okay, where's it at? Shit, I'm just out of loop this whole part. I'm just like, everything's all... Oh, I don't want to do that at all. That sucks. I gotta resync stuff now. Dang it. See, I've been out the game so long, it's just like, come on. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, Tetra Charge. Targe. I'm coming down here. Auto Haste. Yes, I know that's a lot of Chocobo Wings it's using, but I don't care. She now has haste on at all times. And Master Thief, steal only rare items. You know what? Yeah, Master Thief. So now, she will always steal rare items on the first try. So that's going to make things really easy when I get over to Omega. Because now, if there's any monster with a really rare steal, I can have that on. And if need be, if I need to actually get the standard one, I can just switch to a different armor set. But I don't know what else I'm going to add for this one. I'd really love Auto Phoenix, but I just don't think I'm going to have the time to even grind for that. And honestly, it's not worth it. I think for at least right now, those two are going to be the good ones. There's obviously probably better armor sets I can have, but that's good for now. Alright, so with that, let's now go to Baj Temple. So now we don't have to worry about the thing of, alright, Riku needs a lot of turns in battle, and I have to hit haste. And I still have some Chocobo Wings, so in those fights where if I want everyone else to have haste, I can just do the Chocobo Wings. Or I can just do Chocobo Feathers, honestly. It's not really an issue at this point. Alright, Baj Temple. Now, this place is very familiar. We haven't been here in a long, long time. Going all the way back to part 1. So remember this place? We're back here again.
What's up? Something here?
I almost got eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Oh, I should get these weapons on. I think I have the capture ones on still. Oh, yeah. Let me not do that. Evade encounter. Okay. Let's go. You can also get Lulu's ultimate weapon here too. It's somewhere in this area. It only shows up after you finish this fight though. But I don't have the cloudy mirror lit up, so it's not gonna do too much. Yeah, it's this guy, Geos Gano. Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you why these shining gems are so raw. Look at that. Look how much damage that does. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh boy. Oh, dang it. I gotta fix this. I don't like the Phoenix downs are that low. It really throws everything off. I honestly might switch Waka to have a sensor on so I can see the health. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll switch Titus since now first strike's kind of pointless right here. Maybe I'll switch him to a sensor weapon. Well, it'll turn pretty soon, so it's not going to be that bad. Okay, he's going to get a turn right after this. Okay, I'll just switch to Brotherhood. We haven't seen his weapon in a long time. Wow, he's dead. He's super dead. But you know, it's good I took him out this fast because this fight actually can go really bad. Because what he can do is he can capture one of your teammates, and if he does that move, after about like 1 to 2 turns, he sucks them out and it'll send them back. And I know off the top of my head, I think it does like 1,000 or so damage. So right now it would kill us. The only way we would live is if I hit a hyper mighty G and had auto life on. So, ah well. And I just thought about it. This is really stupid. Why'd I come here right now? Because I can't do the thing I actually need to do. I need to go to Xanarkin. Man, like I said, this whole part is jacked up. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's because I have too much, like, stuff I can do. I'm, like, stuck. It's like, would I go here? Oh, wait, I need to do this to do that. I need to do this and that. It's just all crazy. Okay. Now we head to Xanarkin Ruins. Here we go. To unfortunately do a Cloister Trial Destruction Spear. Alright, take me to the Dome Arena. Hopefully there's like one of those little pads in here. I think like there is. It lets me just get inside faster. Now if not, I'll just skip ahead. Alright, okay, we're here. I had to do the slow walk here. So we're going to go in, we're going to get the Destruction Spear, we're going to get out. Now there is actually something you're not seeing right now. There is an actual cutscene that would be here. And the cutscene is of Donna and Orin fanboy number 8. And pretty much it's just kind of her going in saying, oh, there's no final summoning. And that pretty much, all right, we're going to do it. We have a plan. Now, because on the airship, I told Donna to quit her pilgrimage, you're not going to see that at all. That is only if you just tell her to keep going and so on. So yeah, there's an alternate cutscene here. It's pretty cool. Go see it. I didn't know about this cutscene for a very long time because I always just told her, oh, just quit the pilgrimage. Like, who cares? So yeah, we're back here again. An old friend. But you know what? Like an old friend, I also decided to cheat and look up a cheat sheet. So the last part, the last time we were here, we had to just only focus on the ones that were lit up. Today, it is just the white ones. Like I said, I have my handy dandy guide here. We are good to go. Alright, and that's going to always show up to you just because. It's like, do you want to go down there? Do you want to fight Dark Bahamut? And I'm like, no. Like, absolutely not. Like, hell no. I'm like, I'm really not trying to die. Dang it, that was the wrong one. Boo! I think it's that. It was that one. Dang it. Oh well, we can get it. So now I just gotta go for those ones in the other room. It's not as bad as I remember. I remember it being pretty bad back in the day, but I think it's just because of how horrendous the first one is. I was just never excited for going for this one. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, not bad at all. Thankfully. You don't know how much I was like stressing on this before the video started. I was like, oh, I gotta do the trial. But then when I saw, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, oh, I was pretty happy. It wasn't like 12 years long of going back and forth, and the memory on it, it just, All this, to be honest, this is probably the easiest one compared to this and the Besaid one. Cause like the one to get Ifrits, that kind of takes a little bit of time. Shiva's takes a ridiculous amount of time to do. That's probably the worst one. All right, a new weapon for Yuna. All right, which one is this? That's actually pretty good, but we're not going to be really using her, and she has no magic, pretty much, that's going to be useful. So that's kind of a no point. Especially also, I think her ultimate weapon has 1 cast MP, so it's like, why even bother with half cast when you can just have 1? Okay, now we can head back to Baj Temple. Yeehaw, here we go. Oh yeah, and there's all those areas I gotta check too. I gotta check like the Besaid Ruins. I gotta check Omega, a few other places. So yeah, this could be a good length. Like, I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out of this one too. Mostly probably all those like spots where I was struggling, where I was like, where do I go? Or like, oh wait, I need to do this first, or oh, I need to do that. Alright. And all these light up if you have the destruction spear for said area. So this includes Besaid, Kilika, Jose, Makalania, Bavel, and Xanarkin. Now, thankfully, like I said, I made sure to get them all on this run. Because like I said, I've said it many times before, and I'll repeat it again. For those in the back. There are dark Aeons in this version, and they're sometimes scattered outside the entrances, which I still feel is so wrong, like, compared to the original version. Because like, had you a first time through the game, you didn't know about the destruction spears, you'd really be screwed over. It's like, well, you don't get this Aeon ever, unless you want to like grind out and hope you're lucky. Because I can tell you for a fact, Dark Shiva's tough. Like, you need to be really high leveled, because Dark Shiva starts off fighting, and she has such high agility that if you don't have a first strike weapon on, she will instantly take your party out in like 1 strike. So, yeah, just get it all on the first try. Now, I'm doing it as a warning to... Please stop. Hope you're not hearing this. My dog's in the back barking this toy. He's like, stop. Bite something else. Why do you gotta start biting the loudest toy when I'm recording?
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
So you know, yet still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him?
I do. He sucked.
It is all right.
Thanks, you know, I'm glad we can come to terms with that.
Hatred. He is to blame. He was always alone, half guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more. He was not satisfied with my Aeon. He wanted more power.
And he found Sin.
And he found a hairstylist.
Come, summoner. I will bestow you with my power.
All right.
The dark Aeon, Anima.
Woo!
Destroy
Hey!
sin and my son's obsession with it.
Hey! It's okay. Seymour's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore. He's done.
What I did to him.
Seymour Flux was the last time we're fighting him. Trust me on this. All right. Anima. After a long time, we finally have it. The rawest summon in the entire game. Now, I've already said the name for this has already been chosen. And it's been chosen since the very beginning. Anima? No. Anime. Alright, we're good. We only have 2 more, really. If I want to go for the full set. If I want to get Exodia, I just got to get Yojimbo and the Magus Sisters. But do I really want to do that? Do I want to waste? Do I have enough money for Yojimbo? That's the real question. I feel like I just wanted to get Anima just because for that anime joke. That's honestly the only reason I got this Aeon. It was for that joke. Like, I don't know if I'll even use anime. Half this video's runtime has been dedicated to a joke. But we've got more places to go and more things to get accomplished. I guess real quick, let's get some of these like smaller areas out the way. Let's get the Besaid Ruins. Let's check out some of the other spots. Then we'll continue on. So remember this area? Like I remember early in the game you can see it and you're just like, wait, how do I get there? You just see this huge save point up there on your map. It's like, wait, how do you get there? Victorious. Now this is an armor set for Riku. It's pretty good actually. I think it, yeah, lightning proof, fireproof, ice proof. I don't know why they decided not to just put waterproof in there. Some sick game designer thought, you know what, let me just have you waste all your water gems in that. So yeah, if you want Victorious in like the legit fashion, you gotta add waterproof. There actually is a fight where it will possibly come in handy. But I'll wait and see. Okay, let's check out Besaid Ruins too.
Here we go.
Yeehaw, here we go. Another chest. Murasame. That's for Orin. Piercing, 1 MP cost. I always thought this weapon was weird. It's like Orin, 1 MP cost. I guess it makes sense because, you know, if you actually were leveling up Orin, he does get a lot of moves that use up a lot of magic. Like Armor Break is actually really good. And I think it takes up like 32 things of magic. But my thing is, I never use that weapon. I always just like, you know what? If I want to get him more magic, I'll put him onto Lulu or Yuna's grid because they get a lot of magic spears. So that was always my thing. All right, the waterfall one, Dragoon Lance for Kamari, magic counter, evade and counter. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good combo right there. Now, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 180. Before we continue on with the checking of the smaller areas, I want to take a real quick 180 and go to Lake Macalania so I can go level up the Cloudy Mirror.
Here we go.
So now we can actually go here and level it up. See, we go. See, now I'm starting to get a little bit of a feel for this episode. I'm starting to get things figured out. Okay. 4,000 get. You don't know how long I've been wanting to open that chest, because even in the beginning, when we got here and that chest was blocked by the chocobo, I was just like, it's like, dude, just move. I want to get it so bad. And even just in the grinding being here, it's been so tempting to just go open it up. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just wait for the video. So I did it. I was a man of my word. I actually waited. And we can just take this shortcut, thankfully. We don't have to go through the entire Macalania forest. Lady, move. I need to get there. I think I have to go over to this section and like check something. But you know, it's a good thing because I get to hear this music again. Did something happen at the temple? Boy, did something happen at the temple. This long trip has tired me. Hey, aren't you one of the Besaid Aurochs? Oh god, Blitzball again? Lady, I'm past that. You are a Blitzball player? There's something I must tell you. Yeah? What is it? Grandma says she has something important to tell you. Alright, what's Grandma got to say? I'd like to apologize on behalf of the Guado. We are responsible for the fiends that attacked the stadium after the game. Yeah, I figured as much. We're sorry for the disturbance and for disrupting such a wonderful game. Please accept our apologies. No, I should be thanking you. You guys did me a favor. You got rid of Blitzball faster. Let me give you a reward. It was Maester Seymour's plan to release the fiends in Lucas Stadium. He thought he could win the trust of the people by defeating the fiends with his Aeon. I heard that his plan to marry the High Summoner's daughter was solely to gain the support of the people of Yevon. There seems to have been other reasons as well, but now we will never know. That's so whack. This dude legit paid for the fiends to get into the arena because it'll make him look cooler. It's like that's like me paying like a bunch of guys to jump me, and then I single-handedly whoop them because it looks cooler in front of the girl I'm with. Like that's so whack. And the thing is, it's not like a rare thing. People do that. There are legit people out there who be like, hey, I'm gonna pass you like $50 and you come like look like you're gonna beat me up. And I'll take you guys on, and it'll look cool. It's like, no, you're just a punk. Like, you're better off getting beat up for real. It's like, man. Alright. Yeah, I know. Alright, I think that's the trigger. I think now that I said that, I think that lady will be gone. She's gone. Good. It feels like there's something around here, doesn't it? There's definitely something around. I wonder what it could be. No, use the cloudy mirror. Oh, I hate when games do that. I hate when games like switch inputs on you for no reason. Why did they put no at the top and yes in the bottom? Hey, idiot, you're wasting time. I hate that. Why do games sometimes do that? Like, look at this. Use the cloudy mirror. Why is no the automatic selection? Who's just like, no, I don't want to use it? It's that Ocarina of Time shit. Like when you're talking with the owl and he like, do you want to repeat this? And yes is at the top and like they'll switch it. So it's like you have to always pay attention. But yeah, now we have the Celestial Mirror. I can't do anything yet. I don't have any ultimate weapons right now. But we will soon have some that I can use. Okay, with that out of the way, now I can go do some stuff. There is a quick detour I do want to make, but I don't know. Nah, I will make it, but I'm going to cut it down, so I'll just meet you at the place I have to be at for the detour. Alright, we're going to finally head down here. Because the thing we need to get is right in this section. Ugh. Oh yeah, but see, now you can see Riku has auto haste, so we're set. I don't know why you're trying to do something. What are you gonna do with that damage? See, it's just so much nicer now, because now she'll automatically get way more turns. Oh, I really gotta switch my stuff. God, look how far poison fangs are. They're super down there. It's like, how much health do they have? These things aren't dying. Okay, they should be good there at least. Hit them with Fire Gem instead. Man, what's their health? Hold on. I gotta see this. Okay, hold on. I gotta see this. Oh, okay, not that much. Okay, you can come back in here more. Oh, he's about to die. Ooh, good thing I had that smoke bomb. Alright, I know the one on the right's dead for sure. Ooh, that was a long fight. Went on for a good minute. But this is it right here. This is what I wanted to get. Rusty sword. Okay, that's all I came over here to do. I could go in there for Yojimbo, but I don't know. That'll be a thing to consider maybe later down the line. But for now, I think we're good. All right, let's head to Mushroom Rock. I don't think this is the exact section, but I do need to check a section in Mushroom Rock. Because now that we have the Rusty Sword, we can actually do something. Dang it. Hey, it's these guys. Oh no, we're ambushed. What could I possibly do? Oh yeah. They're early enemies. They will die regardless. The Celestial Mirror seems to react. Uh-oh. About to get our first one. And look who it is. Look who it's for. And there's God Hand. A great game. Killed by critics. Loved by many. But yeah, there's the first celestial weapon in the game. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing this weapon at all because it takes a bit to get God Hand. You have to do this like chocobo mini game that I really don't want to do. I just don't get why they made all of the requirements for the celestial weapons. Like they put some stupid mini game behind it. Like Lulu's sigil is thunder planes dodging 200 lightning bolts. I'm not doing that. I did it once. I did it. I went through the pain. There's no way I'm gonna do that again. So it's like, nah, no thank you. The only mini game I'm actually gonna do for a celestial weapon is Titus's. That's it. Because it got personal. So I have to do it. Just off that alone. Alright, let's do Mihin Ruins just for another item. Then we're gonna have to go from battle site to get to the celestial weapon. See it all the way in the distance over there. See? Here I go. Sonar. I think that's... Yeah. Initiative, Poison Strike. Pretty pointless at this point in the game. Initiative is really not going to get me far at all. You need First Strike. And Poison Strike, I can get that easily. Because I have a lot of poison things. Alright. The other thing I always didn't like is that Mushroom Rock, there's not like an actual one in Mushroom Rock. It's going to start you outside of it in this area. Oh, no, this is the different one. But, like, you have to go from Jose to get to Mushroom Rock. There's no, like, in-between. Phantom Bengal. That's for Lulu. That is Ice Eater, Fire Eater, what? Actually, that's pretty good. I noticed yet again they missed out on one. I don't know. I don't know what the developers are thinking of just don't put all of them in there. But okay, I guess. If that's what you're trying to roll, okay. But like I said, I have to go from Jose High Road, then travel back to Mushroom Rock. I just don't get why there's not... They don't use one of the save points in Mushroom Rock as one. And the same goes for Macalania Forest. Like, Macalania Woods, they don't have one in there. You have to go from Lake Macalania, then travel in to get there. And it's just a waste of time. It's like, why can't I just have one in there? I just don't like this backtracking. It's slow, boring. This is the kind of time you'd want to know Encounter's weapon. The good thing is that there is a possibility I could get one soon, which, you know, would be pretty nice. Whenever I can get to Omega Ruins, whenever I can actually get over there. I've been trying this whole video, but stuff keeps popping up. Stuff just keeps happening. Yeah, like, why even waste a smoke bomb? Just use the regular grenades. Oh my god, stop! So many fights. I'm about to flee. I'm done. I'm done in over here. Alright, here we go. Use the rusty sword. Put it in. Now, come over here. The celestial mirror seems to react. I'm about to get another weapon. Masamune. And this is still the dopest looking weapon in this game. And you know what? If you're gonna give a dope looking weapon, you have to give it to Orin. Yeah, no, this weapon just seems, it looks really cool. And you best believe his is getting powered up. Alright, with that out of the way, now let's get out of Mushroom Rock. There's just one more thing I have to do, and then we can actually check out Omega Ruins. Okay, we're back over here now, about to get the first celestial weapon of the game powered up. Have you the celestial weapons? Yes, I do. Orin. Let's offer the Saturn Crest. The weapon's power has grown. Now what does it mean by weapon power has grown? Well, what it means is that, like you saw with Riku, the weapons just have no AP. So if you use the weapon, you get no experience whatsoever. And it's still kind of the same, even if you have it just kind of halfway. So here, double overdrive, but no AP still. So now we gotta get it full on, and we're gonna see a big change. And this process can be really slow because, you know, if you're trying to do it with every party member, it goes on for a good minute. But obviously that's not going to happen because you've seen what the other party members require to get their sigils and all that. Kamari's the awful butterfly. Waka, hours and hours of Blitzball. Like, you think I'm going to do that? No. We're never going to see World Championship, which is actually, it's a really good ultimate weapon. It's like Waka has a really good overdrive. I never got attack reels because that implied playing a lot of Blitzball. But yeah, here it is right here. First strike, counterattack, triple overdrive, break damage limit. Orin is now really good. Now he has overdrive for triple. He has first strikes. Now the combo of Riku, Tidus, and Orin, they're all three are going to get attacks in before enemies do, which is going to be really good. So he's set. So, you know, I think it's finally time. Let's finally go check out Omega Ruins. You know, it took half a video. It took 8 hours, but we're finally getting here. Well, I gotta check out Zenobia Sands first. I didn't check that area out. Then we'll go to Omega Ruins. You know, I just want to get everything complete. Ascalon, I believe that's for Tidus. Yep, double AP. It would be pretty good. But anyways, like, Now we can check out Omega Ruins. Like a broken record. And obviously High Bridge, that is Bavel. We cannot go there. That continues the story. When I finish everything I need to accomplish, then we'll hit High Bridge. Alright, so let's check out Omega Ruins.
Here we go.
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
No, I don't want to fight him.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So, he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
Well, actually, Orin, I'm kind of scared. There's some... Why did they put me so far from that save point? There's some really strong enemies here. This area is really good because if you want to really grind some stuff out, it's great. If you want to get really good weapons as drops, this section's great. Now, in a no spear grid, this could be really dangerous, but because everybody has a first strike, we should be good. So, Ooh, I'll showcase one battle before we drop. Alright, these guys. Ooh, we're gonna get a good amount of turns too. Lunar Curtain ×2. Alright. I'm probably gonna run away because these guys are gonna tear us to shreds. But I will say, from being here, there are some really good item drops I can get. So I'm gonna be here for a good bit, doing some more grinding. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get to accomplish everything in this part. Obviously, I didn't get Yojimbo because, you know what, I don't have enough money for it. I need to do a bit more grinding to get some money. We didn't get Mage's Sisters, we didn't finish Belgamine, and we didn't also finish the infamous Chocobo race. But you know what? We'll get that in the next part, as well as probably continue the story as well. So the next part will be a double whammy. It'll be side quests, finishing up all loose ends, as well as continuing on with the story and going towards the end. So yeah, that's going to be it for me here. Thank you very much for watching this very disjointed part. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'm John, GWC, and I will see you later. Peace.